Welcome to Mount Pleasant, Michigan, and the home of the Central Michigan Chippewas, and it looks as if we are due for a full house as we have a terrific game in store. Today, an intra-conference battle between a couple of MAC rivals. As we'll see, the Miami, Ohio Redhawks taking on the winners of 5 straight, the Central Michigan Chippewas. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Redhawks will put total leather to crank us up. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So Central Michigan's offense will have the first possession of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him.
Turning it on! The freshman brought down after a really nice run there. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Chippewas with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Across the 45. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Chippewas have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Goes to the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. It'll be 3rd and long. Now the play fake. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Chippewas send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Miami Redhawks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing...
Gashes the heart of the D. And he's got enough for the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some... He's going to fire deep. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. To the air on 2nd down. Fires to the big fella. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line. Off the play fake. He's open on the right. That'll be enough. Down, and they'll mark it at the...
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job on the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
The Red Hawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
The give on the inside. Got the first down and more. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Gets the back moving. The option look. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Chippewas trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's going to throw deep right side. And the Chippewas will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Looking to throw on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. And the explosiveness, the big gainer, gets it to the 49-yard line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the middle. He's got it. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to throw again. Just a bit of a misfire there as they can't make the connection. They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Deep shot for the end zone. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin city limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. A collision between ranked teams always impacts the big picture, fellas, and it appears that's the case again today.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. they're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. Still on his feet at the 45. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win, and gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Yardage leaves him with 2nd and 11. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Gives it on the option. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. So they picked up that last 1st down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's got it. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Tight end now in motion. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Redhawks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They've got a 3rd down and manageable from right around midfield. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
The Chippewas can really attack on this 2nd and short. On the option. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. A defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He'll pull it on the read. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Chippewas will snap it on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. It'll be a draw. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Looks as if he's going to run it. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The Chippewas with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll come to the line needing 4 yards for a 1st down. They're already 2 for 2 on this drive. Working that left side now. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He gets a hand on it, it's blocked. And they scoop off and running. The 50. He's at the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Miami. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house. Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Central Michigan, 0.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They bring him down, but not before a really good return sets up this offense in solid field position. He'll do it himself. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Quarterback will keep it. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Chippewas will send out the punt unit. All the way back to the Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Used the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
The Red Hawks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Guys, let's talk about the Red Hawks. This is exactly how you want to start conference play. Early in the race for sure, but precisely the type of foundation you need to set.
And this is really the meat on the bone in the schedule, right? A lot of teams have out-of-conference games early in the season, but now is where it matters the most. You talk to any coach, they'll tell you, David, number one on the goal sheet is to win your conference.
And I think it's so hard because of the familiarity. You play these same teams every single year. You know them inside and out. They know your scheme, you know their scheme, and sometimes the momentum of the moment can be tough, so got to continue to play well within the conference.
Catch in the middle, it's Meredith. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. And the Red Hawks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Finds a man on the left. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Buys a little time with his feet. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. The Red Hawks will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Quick pass on the fly motion. The short pass will come up just a tad short of the goal line. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And they decide to trot out the kicker. Already 1 for 1 on field goals today. He'll try to make it 2 for 2 from 22. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. They really need to find a way to generate some offense here, having fallen behind 13-zip. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Chippewas now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wide receiver going in motion. A run for the quarterback. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. takes the handoff. It's Cooks. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Punt is in the air. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Redhawks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete as the pass is knocked away, but there is a penalty flag down. Let's see who it's on.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Got his man out of the backfield. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. On target. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a third down stop. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Finds us back in the middle. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds a man in the middle. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can stop the clock. Lost a throw on first down off the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Power football with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a first down.
Defense.
You want your defenders to be physical in pass coverage, but they can't be overly aggressive. They can't grab and hold. That's an obvious PI call. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Smashes it between the uprights. That gets them back to within 10. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Mount Pleasant today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kelly Shorts Stadium.
And the Chippewas will kick it away to crank up the second half. of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the second half. And early in the third quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete to the left. He's stopped short, and it's 4th down. The Red Hawks decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their possession so far. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. The give to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. There he goes. Down to the 32 and out of bounds right there. The Chippewas come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Found a seam. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
And the Chippewas are threatening on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. They'll try the right side. And they're able to get him on the ground. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Got to make sure they're sound in protection. They had one blocked earlier. Dead center perfect. This is now a 7-point game. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, throw the records out the window when Oregon and Washington fight to the finish. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Quick release by the QB. Still running at the 40. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, what a weapon in this offense. To have a tight end that you can throw the football to, not just over the middle, not just to move the sticks, but a guy like this that can absolutely blaze, like a Warren, like a Bowers we've seen over the years, that can make huge plays down the field after the catch.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. He's got the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty cost them a third down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on 3rd down. Forget that. Let's go get the 1st down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a 1st and goal situation.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. After getting nothing done on 1st down, 2nd and goal from the 6. Bringing the heat. Flips it out to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking for the touchdown on 3rd and goal. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. Oh, the attempt is no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from a game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Starts a drive trying to go up top. Made a defender miss. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Charles. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the 1st down.
Here's the handoff. Fights off a defender. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. The play action fake. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. And they gave him no chance to get loose, and they force a 4th down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Not a particularly long kick from 36 yards out, but he'll have to guide it in from the left hash. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, we'll see what this Red Hawks offense can get done this time. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Swings it out to the flat. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. The give to the tailback. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Red Hawks line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Red Hawks are marching down the field. Quarterback on the keeper.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And the Red Hawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. That's the end of the period. It's Miami, Ohio on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
And he's going to try to return this one. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Central Michigan takes over, and we'll get another look at this offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
The Chippewas come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Motion from the wideout. He'll take it himself. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Chippewas will bring the punt team onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Finds his big tight end. Dragged down at the 43, but they've got it in enemy territory. They picked up 10 and give him a first down. Got it behind the line. It's Hall. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Hall. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free first down and some yardage. Use the play fake, now to throw. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Redhawks. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Georgia Southern has the lead right now. Feels like it's been that way since Freedom took flight in the pregame, but this has been a good one inside Paulson Stadium. They're up by 12 over Coastal Carolina. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Running back searching for a hole. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. On the option. Now the pitch. Got the first down. Looking for more. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Here comes the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Chippewas will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The give to the back. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down.
And that's good enough for a first down.
To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Off play action. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. Quick strike through the air for the score. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 4th.
Miami, Ohio, 30. Central Michigan, 9.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Central Michigan has it back. Let's see what the Chippewas can do on offense. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Charles. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. They've got the screen set up. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. He'll keep it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Chippewas want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Took a shot as he threw. And the missed connection on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Trying to barrel in. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally? Touchdown, Chips. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I love finding the big fella down in the red zone. 3rd and goal. You got to make something happen down here. Throw it up high. Let the big fella make you look really good as a quarterback. Love finding those big guys down here in the red zone.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And it's up and good. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards. They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
They'll go with a direct snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Redhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? They'll run play action. Got his man quickly. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. And the Redhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. The snap sets up to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. No good. Missed the field goal. Missed the chance to make it a 3-possession game. It's still a 14-point lead, guys. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Breaks the tackle. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Wants to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hit as he throws. Working on the right. Good pickup there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Charles. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Charles. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Charles.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll run the option. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments.